дома твой сортире. Хоть пиздишь вода хуйня, но погулял без гири-гири. Тасу я на стире, наказание харагири. Фанатею от воды, но не похож на...
Okay, hello guys, Seatruck coming here, and this is actually gonna be a different Subnautica video, but it's still a Subnautica video. Before anything, I'm gonna have to turn this on. As in turn the cheat off, because I had this cheat on just because how do I explain myself? Because I was testing it out for this episode actually. But as I said, before this episode actually like fully starts, I need to do a little bit of like searching around, so damage is still gonna be happening. As you guys can see, I'm still starving and getting more thirsty and all. I need more lead.
30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
I just remember that one time that I thought bladderfish just went extinct because of the amount of times I hunted for them. Anyways, I need this. And I also need this. Now I can make an advanced wiring kit. And I got all the equipment needed. That's amazing. I genuinely cannot wait anymore. Oh guys, we actually did it. With this music, oh well, with that like a little achievement music, I genuinely feel like I achieved something major. Our little Seatruck. Okay.
Vital signs stabilizing.
And now no survival is on, because this episode I actually want to focus on something else. Sorry, just it's not gonna be like exploration or anything like that. You can see there's a lot of PDAs that I have shed and haven't shed. A lot of which I just kind of skipped over because I wasn't necessarily in a good shading mood. Anyways, I think I might be capable of shading now. So anyways, because I genuinely feel like shading now. Today, just it's a weird day. So the mobile vehicle bay. This is what we used to make our Seatruck. It's a deployable station equipped with fabrication drones designed to construct small research and exploration vehicles from raw material. It is a common tool in almost all industrial, scientific, and colonization operations. The Sea Glide, we all know about the Sea Glide. The Sea Glide is a personal. Yeah, I think I read that. Yeah, I did. And the Seatruck, as in the Sea Glide, I read it out loud for you guys. Yeah. Even here, you can kind of like see the door a little bit better. And I'm pretty sure this is gonna inform me. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so the Seatruck. This Seatruck is an advanced underwater vehicle which, with attachable modular cabins for maximum adaptability in the field. As I said, pretty obvious from the design of it. It's cool. It's a cool idea. The main cabin, small and nimble, with when unencumbered by additional modules. The main cabin alone is comparable in speed to the Seamot. So this is going to be pretty fast. It will become slow. I believe it's going to become slower the more cabins I add in, to the point where it's going to become as slow as the Cyclops. Now, I wouldn't mind that. And actually, I might make 2 of these. One for like quick little like adventures, and another one to like for adventures that might take me ages, from one like location to the other for a couple of episodes, just to make things easier for myself. Anyways, continuing on, a wide reinforced glass viewing window provides excellent forward visibility while at the helmet. Retraceable helmsperson's chair. No expense spared. Unlike the large Cyclops submarine, the Seatruck does not support the addition of internal modules like fabricators. This is gonna be horrible. However, it can be upgraded to enhance its speed, towing power, and shot depth, amongst other things. Okay. So, it might be as big as the Seamot. Sorry, not as the Cyclops. Okay, the only downside is I can't necessarily add in, like, fabricators and stuff. Oh, that sucks. But it could be faster than the Cyclops. Rating, speed variable depending on cargo, shot depth 150 meters, upgradable, power 2 times replaceable power cells, upgrade module slots for person 1+, additional modules. Bespoke cargo modules can be attached to the rear of the main cabin, providing a range of powerful benefits. Available modules include fabricators, docking station, habitation sections, and of course plenty of storage. So the fabricators, so you can't necessarily build them, but you have a module for them. Okay, that's gonna suck with the choice, especially since there's 4 slots for it. So I'm definitely gonna choose the fabricator since I'm gonna need it. Docking station, possibly. Habitation section. I don't think it might need a habitation station. Maybe, perhaps. I will see. But like a lot of storage, definitely. Additional cargo modules to reduce the Seatruck's speed, maneuverability, and power efficiency. Additional modules can be jettisoned directly from the main cockpit controls to enable exploration of tight spaces, or in case of emergency, the Seatruck competing. So the Seatruck competing products are shocking hell. Okay. I probably misunderstood some things. So maybe I can't enhance the, like... The more cargo, the slower it is, but it says here, however, it can be upgraded to enhance its speed. So maybe there is an upgrade to add in speed, I'm not 100% sure. More tech stuff. Fabricator technology is the power of rearrange matter at the atomic level. It has a catalyst behind to create expansion, and remains the backbone of the modern world. Fabricators come in all shapes and sizes, but the most common are small enough to be wall-mounted and are used for everything from constructing everyday implements to cooking dinner. It is common today for households to keep a store of generic base material on hand for any eventuality. This is interesting. This is actually telling us more about life outside of this planet. So apparently all households have a fabricator. Pretty useful shit. The Floodlight. The standard issue Floodlight is designed to focus a bright beam of light in a single direction. Useful in all kinds of industrial and emergency operations. Functions in all known environments. So, habitat builder. I think I actually made a robot read this for me in the first episode, so that's fine. Modification station. That's what I really am interested in. What a standard fabricator automatically changes raw material to form complex devices, the mod station is able to combine complex devices and enhance their function. Most industrial vessels are fitted with a complement of equipment modification stations, which enable engineers to adapt their tools on the fly to conserve how to drive space. The modification station is excluded by default from most personal emergency blueprint libraries. There's so much going on outside, it's actually stressing me out. However, extreme environments such as ocean and desert class planets may necessitate the adaptation of basic survival tools for unanticipated applications. For this reason, access to a mod station is always recommended. Keep in mind, they said such as ocean and desert class planets, like environments such as ocean. Could that be a hint for a new environment for the new Subnautica game? Because we have been told, or we've been hinted, I think so, I've read an article saying we've been hinted that a third Subnautica game might be in the plans. If that's the case, if we are gonna get a third Subnautica game, Actually, that wouldn't make sense because Subnautica, it's kind of like more based around water. So unless there's gonna be like a spin-off series, well, like Ultra or Xenoworks visit a different planet. I'm just interested. Planters and pots. Interior planters come in a variety of configurations and allow for most plant species to be grown in small numbers for decorative or botanical use. The scanner room, a room that I have never used before. This advanced habitat module can transform a small outpost into a Borgian science and exploration station. So, I run out of breath so fast when reading and talking. I also need a lot of water because this is the most amount of voice that I've used in a while. A 3D display in our center of the room stores local topographical data. The system can scan for and pinpoint particular materials remotely. Okay, wait, that's a different point. Remotely controlled drones scan the area up to 500 meters in the range. Wall-mounted camera feeds. Wall-mounted camera feeds allow for live control of scouting drones. Upgrade control may be used to enhance the module's function. And lastly, for the habitat installation, solar panel. Something we all know and love. The solar panel is the most prevalent power source in the galaxy. The way I said galaxy. And so it is no accident that the standard solar panel is the default means of powering a habitat. A power source is a requirement for habitat oxygen generators and other onboard modules. Provides limited power for small outposts and survival habitats. May be mounted on or near the habitat itself or placed remotely and connected via power transmitters. Power rate elevates to sunlight exposure. Now, as we were talking about the habitats and stuff, like, you know, I just kind of remember from the previous game of Subnautica, I made a huge mistake of making a complicated habitat to, like, walk around. So I have an idea. Now I'm not 100% sure where exactly I want to build this, but I want some type of base which is gonna, I don't know, it's not gonna be like ran through the whole entire map. I have an idea of building a couple of bases, and I will use them more often than I did in the previous game where I built 2 bases and I used one more than the other one. For that thing, like for that game, I kind of more focused on Twitch streaming, which was a little bit unfair. Anyways, tech, equipment, all environment protection suit. You are currently wearing the AEP MK3 Beta. The latest all environment suit is stronger, warmer, and more lightweight than ever. Onboard communications are heads-up display, biometric monitoring and feedback. Slimline built for maximum freedom of movement. 5.4mm neoprene layer supports aquatic activity at nearly any temperature. So that could actually explain the reason why it's easier, so it's warmer underwater than it's actually outside. Rated for outdoor use at temperatures above -10 Celsius. So that So delightfully comfortable you'll forget it even exists. Interesting phrasing. Property of Xeno works must be returned at termination of employment. Can be purchased from the company for 1 credit, accounting reasons. I'm sorry.
I have determined the location of some important technology. I implore you to investigate.
Will this help us build you a body?
I do not know what we will find. I just know it is important.
Okay.
Signal location uploaded to PDA.
Sorry guys, I just heard like banging around my base, and I was like, what the fuck? And then okay, so yeah, I heard banging and I was like, what is going on? And it's just Alan wanting to talk. Shut the fuck up, Alan. Anyways, handheld scanner. The essential science and survival tool, the scanner can be used to add new blueprints to memory and analyze unknown entities. It emits electromagnetic radiation in this. I am so proud of myself for actually pronouncing this word. Specified. See, electromagnetic specified in the specified direction, which is reflected by the environment and then analyzed to determine the physical makeup of the targeted object. It has 4 primary functions: blueprint, acquisition. Record the physical parameters of scanned technologies to add the blueprints to the PDA databank. These blueprints may then be constructed at the appropriate fabricator. The scanner is also equipped to break down damaged and otherwise useless devices into the base metal for salvage purposes. That is something we actually already knew from the previous game. I mean, we all know what the scanner is and all, but you know, it's cool to learn more about it. Organism Analysis. The scanner will attempt to match scanned organisms against the onboard database. If no match is found, then the species will be assigned to an easy to remember name. Okay, and a new databank entry will be created. Your PDA's AI will also attempt to synthesize theories on behavioral tendencies and evolutionary origins where possible, as well as deliver assessments on how best to approach them. The Ultra Spectroscope Scanner. Understanding the words so you don't have to. Cool. I might actually just say I'm only decided to do this whole reading video because I want to understand this game a little bit more. Unlike Subnautica, in Subnautica I have avoided reading in some cases. It wasn't shown in the actual videos, I cut them out. But yeah, I avoided reading for a good while, so in this game I actually want to do things more properly. Jukebox. Listen to soothing tunes by Ultra's best musical artists while you work. I genuinely cannot wait to build myself a jukebox. Lightstick, a mobile battery powered LED light which provides low level lighting in a 360 degree area and can be attached to most surfaces. Now, the mineral detector, it's actually interesting. I have never seen something like that. Using a complex blend of electromagnetic field transmissions. Again, I'm so proud of myself for pronouncing that word. Field transmissions and beta decay detection. The mineral detector is capable of identifying nearby resources and approximating distance. there's so many weird words that I do not understand, and I'm somehow able to pronounce them today. What do you mean pronounce this as apleclomically tomorrow or something? Like, this is approximate. Oh, fuck's sake, I almost really fucked it up. Approximating. Approximating. See, that's why I can't. That's why I can't think too much about reading. If I think too much, I start scrambling letters together. It's like the more I think about reading and the more stressed I am over reading, the more like jumbled up the words get for me. Like two antenna emit an advanced pattern of waves to detect specific materials for mining. An ultraviolet display visually communicates distance to the target resource. Proximity alarms add an extra layer of information for finite spatial positioning. The repair tool. We all know what the repair tool is. The repair tool can be targeted at any common device control panels, habitat modules, JDO, etc. To stitch wires and seams back together at an atomic level. All good technicians keep one of these under the pillow. I almost fell in love with my repair tool in the last game. Most people don't care why it works, just that it saves their lives that one time. But in case you're curious, it combines scanner and fabricator technologies to determine the proper specifications for the targeted object, and then rearranges the available physical material to match the original specs. This is interesting. See, this is the stuff that I ignored in the last game. I genuinely didn't understand why the repair tool works the way it does. And now I'm kind of... Now I feel smart. Now I know how it works, and I'm like, haha, I know it. Anyways... I'll check what's going on outside, because I keep hearing that banging and it actually bothers me. Seatruck, are you okay? What makes me anxious is the fact that I can do this. This is messing with me so much.